When I think of my childhood, three things come to mind. One being softball, another being hot summer days, and the final being grapes. Yes, grapes, which I know is very odd to say, but growing up, my mom and I would make a very special grape dish. To this day, it's still one of my favorite cold snacks on these long, hot summer days. Also, during softball tournaments, my mom would bring the grapes as a snack in between games, and it was something refreshing that I could look forward to. It's also the first thing I ever learned how to make, so I've been making it for about 12 years now. I would call myself an expert, but that's for y'all to decide. With that being said, I would love to teach y'all how to make my favorite summertime snack. First, you must gather all the ingredients you will need to make the grape dish. For this recipe, you need 2 bags of grapes, strawberry cream cheese, sour cream, vanilla extract, almond extract, and powdered sugar. Then, you must decide which grapes you would like to use. In my opinion, I think it's best to use green grapes and red grapes because it adds variety and color to the dish. After you decide which grapes you would like to use, it's time to wash your hands and wash the grapes because you don't know where the grapes have been, and we know your hands have touched a lot of things. It's now time to pick the stems off the grapes and add the grapes into a bowl. It's best to use a bowl that can strain the water because a lot of times you have excess water on the grapes after you have washed them, and you don't want the water mixing with your other ingredients. So, you take a separate bowl and then add all your other ingredients. You need to add a whole container of strawberry cream cheese and a whole container of sour cream. Then mix that together because you need to mix that now so it's easier to mix everything else in later. Once it's mixed, you need to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a teaspoon of almond extract into the same bowl as the strawberry cream cheese and the sour cream. Then you add a lot of powdered sugar, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I recommend adding about 2 to 3 cups and then mixing everything together. Once you've done that, you need to taste it and see if it's to your liking. I prefer mine to be sweet, but not too sweet, so 2 to 3 cups is usually perfect. Once you've done that, you now have your topping, so it's time to add your grapes. The best way to do that is add 1/4 of the grapes into the bowl first, then add another 1/4, and so on and so forth until everything is mixed together very nicely. Now, the 2 bowls have become one, so you finally have come to the point where everything is added into the grape dish. So it's now time to put a cover on your bowl, such as tin foil, saran wrap, or a lid. The best option is a lid, but I understand some bowls don't have lids, so tin foil and saran wrap will do. It's good to use a lid because it keeps everything airtight and cold, but whatever works, whatever you have, will do. Don't worry. The grape dish needs to then be added into the fridge and sit for about 4 hours. If needed, you can serve the dish right after it's made, but it's best cold because it's so refreshing. In conclusion, this simple but amazing grape dish is so easy and fun to make. Like I said before, it's so nice and refreshing on a hot summer day. This fun little snack is such an important part of my childhood, which seems silly, but it is tied to some of my best memories as a kid. I hope I was able to provide you with an easy step-by-step yummy snack that you can share with your friends and family this summer. I want y'all to remember that as Alexandra Adornetto says, sometimes it's the little things that count most.